What is going on, everyone? And welcome back to another crazy week here in the world of crypto. So we're going to be looking at, of course, Luna Classic, as we spoke about yesterday. I explained why I have been missing here on the channel, and I had an overwhelming response from you guys that you wanted me to continue to bring Luna Classic and market updates, bringing that whole world together and deciding what we're going to do next. So, of course, I'm going to continue to do that because I want to bring you guys as much value as I possibly can. If you can do me a favor right now, as I have been away, the YouTube algorithm is absolutely going to hate me. So if you can, just smash that like button right now and leave me a comment. You can say Luna Classic. You can say anything you want. Just a like and a comment is going to go a long way to help this video get back to where the momentum that we had before. So I would really appreciate that. We're going to go through everything that you need to know to be up to date in today's world of crypto and Luna Classic. The overall market looking quite nice today, up 2%. We got Terra Luna Classic up 1.42%, sitting at 0.0017 today. Now, of course, we are down a little bit from where we were when I made the video about a month ago, but we did speak about getting in early, taking profits when we saw that monumental almost 5x run. And of course, I was saying I was expecting the market to come back down because in the macro environment of crypto right now, it's not so good. So, the whole world, not just crypto, but it's not great, right? So until we get out of that, until the Fed starts to pivot, until just everything starts to get better, I don't think we're going to see a booming cryptocurrency market or a booming stocks and shares market. But what I do think that gives us is time. Now, I know a lot of people don't want that right now. They want to see the 10x moves that we used to see in the bull market. But for now, that isn't going to be here. But what we can do is we can make the best of the situation, making the best of the time, learning in this space, because I do think another bull market is coming. And this feels just like it did in the last bear market. Of course, the macro is completely different. This time may be different. People are telling us that we're never going to come out of this. And trust me, they say that every time. Now, I don't know for sure. I really have no idea. Of course, I hope, just like you guys, that we do have another bull market. Maybe we don't, but I think we will. And if history dictates, we will have another bull market. We'll have another boom cycle. Everything will be fine in maybe 6 months, maybe a year, maybe 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Maybe it takes that long. Of course, I don't want it to, but maybe it does. But that's what we have to prepare ourselves for. But taking a look at the overall price action, we still have a market cap of just over $1 billion, which is absolutely incredible. We are in the midst of the bear market. Maybe crypto drops a little bit more from where we are. Maybe people get that $10,000 Bitcoin that they've been asking for. Maybe. But at $1 billion market cap, even now, even after all of the crap that's been happening, I think that really is great. Now, if we just jump over, the news today is Luna Classic IBC channel will be reopened. This is basically reopening channels for interoperability, which is good news. Now, I don't think that this is going to mean a huge catalyst like some of the other people are saying, Luna Classic to $1 tomorrow. I don't think that's going to happen, right? But I think this is good. This is simply just opening up the doors for more developers and more development of the ecosystem and the community, which of course is a good thing. Continuing to develop is exactly what we want from a project in a bear market. So the community is still there, the developers are still there, still continuing to take strides to better the ecosystem, which is exactly what we want to see, and great stuff there. Now, if we head over here, we can see Binance has now burnt 20 billion. This is up significantly from the last time I checked it, but 20 billion tokens, absolutely awesome, and 10 billion from the 1.2% burn. And we got a lot of exchanges jumping in, and we got my burn down here at number 24. Number 24. At 7 million tokens. Hopefully we can hold in there. Maybe I can do another burn at some point. Let me know down in the comment section if you guys want me to do another burn or another competition or something like that going forward. Now, the overall market right now, the crypto greed and fear index sitting at a 26. So we are just in fear. The market is, of course, a little bit excited about what's going on, right? We're seeing some positive price action with Bitcoin. But before we jump into the Bitcoin chart, let's just check out the Luna Classic chart here on TradingView. We can see 0.0017, and we are sitting quite heavily here, or quite strong here at this level of resistance here. We are definitely in somewhat of an uptrend here that we've been in since around late November, heading upwards slowly here. Slow and steady wins the race. But if we do zoom out here, let's just chuck it onto the daily chart. And we can see that we have had some nice support come down here. The lowest we did reach was 0.013 here, but really holding heavy and strong between 0.015 and really 1.7. So that's nice to see some consolidation there. This may be our new line of this sort of region. You know, before the huge crash, we saw this level of consolidation, and then we saw another monumental run. Similarly here, we saw a very similar chart to what we're seeing right now. Sideways action for what's that? About a month. And then we saw a nice little run there. Same again here. I think it's about 2 months worth of sideways action and then a big run. So that's maybe what we'll see. Of course, in the last bear market, we did see things like the DeFi summer, and we saw the bull run. Some people call it a bull run. Some people call it a bear market rally, whatever. I think it was 2019 for Bitcoin. So we may see those sorts of things still come in. We may be in one of those as we speak. So there's still definitely profits to be made. But if we do jump over to the Bitcoin chart here, we can see this over on BitGet. Again, guys, I still work closely with BitGet. They are very transparent. They have up to $10,000 using my link as a deposit bonus. There's pretty much no one else out there who has a deposit bonus that high. You can see, you can go out and look. I have one of the highest deposit bonuses for BitGet. So if you are looking for a leveraged exchange, I use BitGet myself. And right now you can trade on their spot market with 0 fees. So if you're dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin like I am, you can do that over on BitGet with no fees. But once you get your Bitcoin, chuck it onto one of these. This is a ledger. I personally use a ledger. You have lots of options, but get yourself some cold storage. I'll leave a link down there in my description to Ledger if you fancy it, but you can get any of the cold storages. Just make sure you get it directly from the dealer, not from somewhere like Amazon or eBay where it could have been tampered with. That's the important thing. You can get the deposit bonus on BitGet. You can trade on there. You can get the spot market, all of that stuff, but don't hold your long-term holds on the exchange. Just don't do it. I have a small amount of my portfolio on here so I can trade with it. And that's it. There's no reason to hold any more on the platform. Any platform for that matter. With that said, we had this descending channel here that we were in on Bitcoin, and we finally broke out of it. Then we had this right here, this descending triangle right there. And yes, we broke out of it just last night, I think it was. Did we break out of it? Yeah, between last night and this morning here. And you can see I've taken this from here and put it here. So we're right now about where I would say, and you can see we're seeing some resistance come in exactly where we are. So this would be, if you were a short-term trader, you got this breakout trade, which would be an awesome trade. Right now is where I would personally be taking profits, right? There's not really a trade setup I'm seeing right now. Maybe you could short it here, but we're not seeing any strong indication that we might not break through here yet. I'm waiting closely, watching this closely. Where I'm thinking if we can break back past this resistance here is up here between 17.6 and low 18,000s. That's what I'm looking for, and I would love to break above that, but that's where I would look for to take some profits and things like that, because there's going to be a lot of resistance sitting around there. And I don't see any macro reason that Bitcoin can make some moves right now, although everything that is happening, in my opinion, is something that is bullish for the idea of crypto. Bitcoin itself is the reason, is something that I think is great in a moment like this, where people are looking for not a hedge against inflation, but a place to store wealth. That's what I'm doing with it. That's why I'm personally dollar cost averaging into it. That's why I don't care that I bought Bitcoin at around 20,000. I bought Bitcoin at 19, at 18. I bought a ton of Bitcoin at 15.6, I think it was. And I'm so happy with that. I'm in great profits now from that buy down at 15.6, but I think it is very likely that we go lower than that. But again, I'm just going to continue dollar cost averaging because I have learned from my history here with crypto. That's the best thing for me to do, right? I have no idea if we're going to jump out of this bear market. I don't know if it's going to end. I hope it does. And if it does, exactly what happened in the last one will be true again. If we break out of it, dollar cost averaging in the bear market will make a lot of money. That's all I know. Remember, I am just a random guy sitting in this room, so please don't think that I know any better than you guys, because I don't. I'm just your mate talking on the internet with a little bit of experience here in crypto. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Smash that like button. Please leave me a comment down there in the comment section. If you did want to come over and chat to me on Patreon, there is a link down there in my description. You'll get access to my private Discord, and I hang out there. We can talk. You get access to my trades and my portfolios and a bunch of daily analysis, both fundamental and technical. So come over and join if you fancy it, and I will see you guys in the next